Do you remember CPT? The seller paid for the transportation, but the risk passed to the buyer upon delivery to the carrier. But what if the product is damaged in transit? That's where CIP comes in. In this video, we will examine CIP, carriage and insurance paid to, which means that the seller pays for the transportation and insurance. CIP is a form of delivery where the seller pays both the transportation fee and a minimal insurance premium. Just like CPT, the risk passes to the buyer when the goods are delivered to the carrier. The difference is that the seller is required to take out insurance for the benefit of the buyer against loss or damage during transportation. CIP applies to all modes of transport and is particularly preferred for mixed transport. Under CIP, the seller delivers the goods to the carrier, pays for transportation to the destination, and also obtains insurance at least to the level of the ICC's Institute Cargo Clauses C. However, this insurance covers only the basic risks: fire, explosion, natural disasters. This means that if your product is sensitive or expensive, additional insurance must be requested separately by the buyer. The critical distinction here is, again, the insurance may have been paid, but the risk has passed to the consignee at the time of delivery to the carrier. Let's explain through an example. A Turkish manufacturer sends goods to its customer in Canada on CIP Montreal terms. The seller delivers the goods to the carrier, pays the transportation cost to Montreal and the compulsory insurance premium. However, if the goods are damaged en route and the insurance policy covers only the basic risks, the buyer must apply directly to the insurance company for more. The seller is not held responsible at this stage. The difference between CIP and CPT is quite clear. In both, the seller bears the cost of transportation, but only in CIP is it the seller's obligation to take out insurance. In this respect, CIP is a more protective but also more costly form of delivery. It is preferred for high-value products. As a result, CIP is a delivery method that is frequently preferred in professional relationships and foreign trade, where the seller assumes both the cost and the security up to a point. However, as always, insurance coverage, delivery point, and carrier selection should be clearly stated in the contract. In the next video, we will move on to Group D forms of delivery. Stay tuned, learn foreign trade right.